This is Get Started with the I Love Success podcast. What can they do right now to get started?
So when I go to work with a sales team, for example, I'm going to talk to them about, I'm going to ask them a couple different questions. Number one, where are you at? So this comes back to control, right? Control, so it's where are you? Like what is going on? What's your production like now? If you've got your goals and your targets, how close to that are you? Like where are you? You know what I mean? You can't, like if you go on your nav, when you put nav into the car on your phone to go where it is, it's like it has to know where you are before you can get a destination. So for you, wherever you are, where are you at? And be as brutally honest as you possibly can be about where you're at. So you know, right? And then the next question is, where do you want to be? Like legitimately, and have this destination. And that can be anything. There's no limits on this, there's none. The limits are in your brain, but they're not out in the universe. So know where you want to go. And then the big question that you have to answer, and it's hard, what do I not know about getting there? So, back to martial arts. So what happened? Did you see the fights this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jose Aldo loses, right? But who won that? I mean, how did he win that fight?
By knocking him out.
Right. So he wins by TKO. But did he decide before the fight what was happening?
I think so. I think he had it in his mind for a long time.
Yeah. So Max Holloway was like, that's you're wearing my belt, like in his brain. He's like, I need to go get my belt. That dude's got my belt. Like he knew where he was. He knew what his skill set was. And then as he's preparing, because I remember the commentators were saying, I think Dominic Cruz was saying that Holloway's been following Jose Aldo for the last 17 years. Right? And Jose Aldo's like one of the greatest.
Yeah, he followed him since he was 17, he said, yeah.
Yeah, right? So he's had his eye on the prize since he was 17. He's what, 25, right? So he's 25 now. So 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 4, 8 years. He's been, that's where I'm going. And then every year he's asking, what do I not know about getting that belt? And then he figures it out, what he doesn't know, and he goes and he trains on it, and then he gets in there and he finds the pieces to his puzzle. But it's always about looking at, where you are, where you want to go, and then what do you not know about getting there. So for those of you that are after something, know those, have some awareness as to where you're at, where you need to go, and then literally isolate those things that you're not clear on. So if we bring this back to sales or business expansion, it's really sales. Hey, I want to do 10 million in sales this year. What do I not know about doing 10 million in sales? And then just start working it out. And then the path will present itself. What you need to learn, what you need to study, what you need to focus on, what you need to practice, drill, rehearse. All those elements to be a successful salesperson, successful martial artist, successful author, successful business person. It's all the same in terms of those basic core things.